I was born in an industrial town about 20 miles from here called Texas City. I was actually the last baby born at their hospital. My mom and dad had 4 girls. They had the challenge of making sure that we knew that we could do whatever we wanted. So I would have to say the biggest reason for me coming here was the boyfriend I had at the time in college. I had just obtained my associate's degree and I was so excited and ready to get out there and start working and earning my keep. And he said, just do it, you won't regret it. I applied and I started my journey at U of HCL. The campus is one of the most beautiful campuses I've been on, with the wildlife out there, the lake, the trees. It's just so inviting outside. I knew from very early on that I wanted to get an accounting degree, and so when I finally started taking those courses and learning more about accounting, that was probably my favorite part of being here, was knowing that I was going to be learning about the thing that I would be doing when I graduated. So I started post-graduation at a Big 4 accounting firm. The recruiters from every Big 4 accounting firm except for one recruited off the UHCL campus. They knew that these students were mostly working professionals, and they knew that they all had a good work ethic because they were able to do both of those things. I spent my time there for about 3 years, and then that's where I found the opportunity at Moody Bank. I wasn't sure if that was my true home, but it has now been 26 years. I started in the internal audit department at Moody Bank, and within 5 years, I became the chief financial officer. So I only participate in organizations that I do have a passion for. And one of those is worker health and safety. I started that passion with the passing of my father. He was involved in a workplace incident, and we lost him at a very young age. He was only 54. And so I spent a long time trying to make sense of why he passed away. So I started working with organizations at the highest level, the U.S. Chemical Safety Board, OSHA, the United Steelworkers, in an organization that specifically helps family members who have lost a loved one in the workplace. I took up speaking engagements presented in Washington, D.C. to those organizations to kind of help explain from a family's perspective how these incidents affect the family personally, and to help them create policies at the highest level. The Distinguished Alumni Award is a complete humbling thing. I'm just a kid from an industry town who had a dream of going to college, and I worked really hard to make that dream come true. I feel like a very lucky person to be able to not just accomplish my goals, but to be able to give back to the community and to the organizations and passions that I love. And so for someone to recognize that is a pretty humbling experience. So I mentioned earlier that there was a boyfriend who helped me make the decision to continue to go on from College of the Mainland to UHCL. That boyfriend became my husband. And if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have made that move. I owe a lot to him, both encouragement, support, and just really being there and helping me accomplish my dream. The other people I would like to thank is my parents. They were there 100% backing me when I said, I want to go to college. They were the cheerleaders in the background, encouraging and supporting all the way up until the day of graduation. My 3 sisters did the same thing. They watched me, they encouraged me. They would come and rescue me and take me out to lunch or out to dinner, and just always been there in support. My parents raised 4 girls, which isn't a challenge all in itself, but ironically, I actually happen to have 2 girls as well. And I just hope that I'm being the good example to both of them so that they see that anything is possible, that they can do whatever they want to do. And then just like my parents, my husband and I will be right behind them as their cheerleader.